Alright everybody, today we are going to take a look at a few snap examples that the participants did last year for our last workshop. And so I'm going to show different subjects like some math and science and whatnot, but you can do whatever subject that you want. You're not limited to what I'm going to show you today. These are just some examples, kind of help you get a better idea of what you can do and what the program can do. So first off, if you would like to see all the old projects, you can go to our HPCL website. So right here, you just use a search engine. I'm going to type in HPCL and then CIKT and hit enter. And you'll see that'll probably be your first one, but make sure it looks like this. Computing Institute for K through 12 Teachers, CIKT, Home HPCL, and let's click on that. And then it'll take us to this website right here, and we want to click on over here for workshops. Let's click on high school, and then this first one right here. So click on, for the July 2014, click on the more information, and this will bring you to all of our participants' projects from last year here on the bottom. So if you click on one of these over here where it says files, this will take you to all of their files that they did. So let's just click this one, for instance, and these are all their files that they used. If you go to project source files, this XML, you would just left click and drag this into Snap to get the program going. So let's take a look at some of the projects. Alright, so this first one, it's called Atomic Structure Project. Let's maximize this. Alright, so if we hit play, it says how many protons? Well, assuming you knew how many, I'll just say 5. I'm pretty sure that's wrong. And hit enter. Now it says how many neutrons. I'm just going to say 5 again. And then the project said if you hit the space bar, then it'll all rotate. So that's kind of neat what you can do with the animation of Snap. Alright, so let's go to the next project here. Alright, this one was a pretty big one. It's called the Cartesian plane, so let's start this. Hello, I'm Spark the Starfish. What's your name?
Hello.
Alright, so press B to go to the beach with me. So I'm going to press the letter B. Your mouse to build my sandcastle. And this project has a lot of animations and sounds in it, so you can definitely use animation and sound. Time to draw the Cartesian plane. Hit the X key to draw the x-axis. Now we have music playing, background music. Y to draw the y-axis. So this is kind of a tutorial and it has interaction. So it says this is quadrant 1. Integers are on both the x and y axis are positive. This is quadrant 2. X integers are negative and y integers are positive. X and y integers are negative. X integers are positive, but y integers are negative. hope you all remember this. There will be a test at the end. Just kidding. Alright, so please help me place the shells in the correct quadrants. Alright, so this shell right here, it says we want to go positive and negative y. So what's positive x and negative y? Well, that's quadrant 4, I do believe. So I left click the shell and drag it. Now I'm not sure what we need to do. Alright, so I pressed the right arrow key and it made the shell disappear and it said good job. I think I remember this project. It was pretty big, and so the participant who did this one did not get to finish it, but you definitely get the idea. Alright, so our next project is called, I think, Dinosaur Math. So let's run this. So it says, hello, what's your name? Hello, Josh. Want to practice your math facts? Well, of course we do. Alright, good. To get started, press the spacebar. Alright, so it just says 1 plus 10. So type in 11 down here and hit enter. It says good job. And then 7 plus 1, so that'd be 8. Now if we miss one, so let's say that's 2, it'll say sorry, try again, and then we'll go to a new random number. Excuse me. So, you know, it just keeps on doing that. And for a project like this, you could set it's a random number generator is what we call that in computer science, and it'll just create random numbers. So you could it could infinitely keep on going, and you can set it to a range. So we see these numbers aren't getting larger than, I think, 9. So you can just set a range like that. Alright. And this is our next project. I do believe it's a chemistry one. Alright, so it says hello. What is your name? Press the spacebar. Alright, examine the chemical equation up here. In a chemical equation, which side of the arrow is the product found? Well, I know the answer is to the right, but for the sake of an example, well, actually, let's just choose right at first. So let's say right. Alright, so let's continue. Alright, what are the small numbers to the right of these symbols called? So these right here. So these are subscripts, but let's say we don't know. So we type in superscript by accident because we were not sure. So we hit enter. It says no, that is incorrect. The small number to the right of the symbol, or the atom, is called a subscript. So this is neat because if you get it right, it will say, you know, good job, go to the next question. But if you get it wrong, it will kind of give you a tutorial, you know, try to help you figure out what you got wrong. Alright, so then it gives us a new question after that. Alright, so let's go to the next project. Alright, so this one right here. This one is pretty good because it has a score right here, and you can add a score to any of your games. So it says, what software uses spreadsheets? Alright, so let's say Excel. 1L, I think. Now we have a 1 for our score. Modifying data is referred to, well, let's say we don't know, so we just put anything. It's wrong, and our score did not increase. Now you can also make it to where your score will decrease, but in this particular example, nothing happens. Alright, so this one, a file created in PowerPoint is called a presentation. Alright, so let's go up here, and I hit enter, and let's that's a good way to kind of, you know, maybe test your students on vocabulary, I guess. Alright, here is another project. It says, what is your name? At least people like knowing my name, I guess. Are you ready to review your vocabulary? Yes. Tap the spacebar to continue. Now we noticed a lot of these say tap the spacebar to continue, but you do not have to have it. It's just kind of a way to, or you have to spell it correctly. Just kind of a way to, if the student's not ready, give them a, chance. So which statement matter has a set volume but takes the shape of its container? That's a we believe. So this is kind of testing their spelling of the vocabulary and if they know the actual definition. So yay, correct. When something changes from a solid to a liquid by the addition of heat, it will. Let's say we don't know, so let's say melt. Oh, I was actually right. Good guess on me. Let's put melt again. Oh, so that was wrong. So that's this project. And if we notice, the project does not even have to be interactive. As we see in this project, let's start over. This project is just shows the water cycle. So the student doesn't even have to do anything, but just watch what's happening. It shows the water cycle. It tells them what's going on. So those were a few projects that were done in last year's workshop. And once again, you do not have to, this is science related. We saw some math, we saw some English, spelling, things like that. Does not have to be any of that. It can be whatever subject you would like it to be. It can be the subject you teach. It can be a subject that you don't teach. Does not matter. Feel free to create any type of curriculum that you would like. And once again, you can find this on these projects on the HPCL CIKT website. And hope this kind of informed and enlightened all of you as to what can be accomplished with Snap. So good luck and hope you have a good workshop.